5 minutes, super short, super effective. If you think it's hard, think again, it's only 5 minutes. So, if it's easy, you're doing it twice. Deal? All right. Let me get my timer going. All right. Starting with the first 30-second intervals, hitting the hip flexors. So, knee comes high. You want to make sure it rises about the hip height and barely tap the ground. So point your toe down, lock your shoulder blades, you're standing nice and straight. If you can pick up the pace, do so, because guess what? It's only 30 seconds and there's no weight on it, so no resistance, right? You're going fast. And now we're gonna go out. Ooh, you're gonna start feeling this in your hip flexors. If you have hip flexors are tight, make sure you stretch before, do some mobility exercises, right? Like big knee rolls in and out. But if you can keep going, just hit the ground running. Let's go. We're only gonna do 3 30-second intervals per leg and then switch to the other side. We wanna fatigue this side before switching. Now, cross it over. Ooh, you feel it right here? It's gonna start shooting right away. Now, if balance is tricky, hold the wall. That's okay. If there's no walls, hold a stick. Sometimes I have my students hold a PVC pipe or a broom, whatever you got, and go on the inside of the stick, right? So, in about 5 seconds, we're gonna flip and do this all over on the other side. If you're doing this with me, I'm burning up already. Woo! Shake it off. Out of the leg. Straight forward. So that was your hip flexor. If you're feeling it, you've done some real good work. Pick up the pace. There's no intensity here, just speed. So pick it up, pick it up. Point the toe down. Oh yeah. Now, keep your tummy nice and tight. The last thing you want to do is being all uneven, right? Knee goes out to the side. Balance could be tricky. And if you actually want to make this a compound exercise, feel free to grab some dumbbells and do some tricep extensions, right? But you kind of want to focus on one thing at a time to make sure you're doing this right. You can extend the arms out for balance or keep them in. Ooh, the heart rate's picking up and I'm barely doing anything. Just kidding. Okay, knee goes inside. Find your balance. Easy toe taps. So make sure you don't stamp the foot. Just nice and light. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Relax the shoulders down. Perfect. We have 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick release. Oh yeah. These puppies have worked. Okay. Now bend, standing leg, extend the other leg diagonally back, and you're just gonna do easy lifts. So we're training your glute and your hamstring, right? Everything on the outside. Good. Easy taps. Now we have 5 more seconds left. We're gonna stay on this leg and go with the same movement, but forward, diagonally in. Oh, you feel that in a hip flexor? That's a good one. Make sure your standing leg is soft, so slightly bent. You don't want to be in a squat here, but you don't want to lock out your knee. So, lift the chest, brace your tummy, keep pushing. Good. And now let's make it a pendulum. In 3, 2, here we go. Toe points out, forward and back, forward, back. If you got your balance right, don't hit the ground. If you don't, reset in the center. Good. Ooh, mama. Contract your abs. This one's good for the balance, huh? You should start feeling the burn of the standing ankle. Shake it off, all on the other side. So, extend the leg, out and pulse. Abs are tight, chest is up, shoulders squeezed. Good. So you should be feeling that contraction right here. Every time you lift the leg, squeeze your glute. And breathe. Breathing is super important. Inhale in the chest, exhale in the tummy. Okay, leg comes forward. Keep pulsing. My timer just ran out. That means I went over time. So I apologize, but stick with me here because this is a really good and important exercise. So I'm gonna have to go of my mental clock. I know there's one behind me, but it doesn't show the seconds, right? Ooh, stay with it, stay with it. Let's go for 5 more seconds. I think that's about a 30-second interval. Point your toe out. Ooh, shake it off. I'm gonna reset it real quick. And here we go. Let's go into the pendulum. That was a much needed reset, right? Forward and back. Forward and back. Bring it up, bring it back. And this is super simple. Frankly, you could do it when you do anything. You're brushing your teeth and you're doing your pendulums, right? You're cooking your breakfast, doing your pendulums. Get your balance right. Woo, all right. So that did it. Make sure you stretch out your legs, stretch out your ankles, stretch out your hips.